And we're also hearing Paul Murphy is also seeing some of the effects of this storm as well. He is in St. Bernard Parish, where there has already been some storm surge. So we're going to head over to Paul Murphy right now.
We are being pelted by heavy winds and rains here along Bayou Bienvenue in the Chalmette area. We are in probably the thick of it right here. The parish president, Guy McGinnis, did a video just a little while ago saying that the winds were already at about 65 miles per hour down on the eastern end of the parish. He is very worried about potential street flooding outside the levee protection. We've already seen some video from that area of levees being overtopped there. Those ring levees are not the same as those federal levees that are in the New Orleans area. These are these earthen levees that help protect the fishing communities down there in eastern St. Bernard. And we saw some video a short while ago where some of them were actually being overtopped. And they have pumps in place to help pump that water out once this storm passes, of course. Earlier we spoke with Monty Montalongo, who is a former St. Bernard Parish councilman who now owns Parish Marina, about what he expected with this storm. I know this is early in the storm, but we're already seeing wind gusts at your place here at Parish Marina gusting up to 50 miles per hour, sustained winds of about 37 miles per hour. What is your expectation now with Ida?
I expect that we'll get 110 mile an hour winds over here. For Hurricane Zeta, we got 120 mile an hour wind, and it blew this back wall in. And we just recently replaced this back wall about 3 months ago. And like I say, Zeta blew the whole back wall in. And as you can tell, this building's moving pretty good right now. It's getting kind of scary. Somebody had called me and told me about the boat that's docked on the side of the building. And my son and I came here to move the boat, but there's no way we can move anything or make any more adjustments right now.
And taking a look at the seas here, you can only imagine what it's like outside the levee protection.
Oh, it's last I heard it was about 7 feet above normal outside the levee protection, and the winds are fierce. You know, it's going to be really bad for the eastern part of St. Bernard Parish.
And this is what you expected?
This is about what I expected. I figured about 100 mile an hour wind, but it looks like it may be a little bit worse than that.
Now, how's your place doing? I know downstairs there is some water coming in. Are you expecting to take on a little bit of water downstairs?
It's going to completely flood out downstairs. I got a small concession stand. I got the doors sandbagged on a concession stand. I got a pump running in there. We're going to sacrifice everything else underneath the building except this concession stand. If we keep electricity, we'll be able to keep the water out of that.
We are back live. As you can see, the water coming in. This is Bayou Bienvenue. This is not the storm surge. This is what we're actually seeing inside the levee protection. So you can only imagine what it's like outside the levee protection, where I'm told that the storm surge is already in the 8 feet range, and it's expected to go anywhere between 8 to 12 feet in this area. Here at the Parish Marina, you can see that we were talking about what was going to happen to his concession area. You can see here it's already underwater just within the half hour since we talked to Mr. Montalongo. His area here underneath his building is already flooded, and that's probably what you're seeing across St. Bernard Parish right now. The real concern was outside the levee protection here. Most of the more populated areas of St. Bernard are inside the levee protection. They're going to be experiencing a lot of wind, which I am right here. I'm having to lean up against this pole so I'm not blown into the water here. So they're expecting some heavy winds, maybe up to 110, 115 miles per hour. So it is going to be a windy afternoon, windy evening here with a lot of rain, and it's just starting here. Now, we are also told that there are about 3,100 Entergy customers here in St. Bernard Parish currently without power. And that's the story here in St. Bernard. Paul Murphy, Eyewitness News.
Wow, Paul, you can tell that you're bracing yourself up against that pole. You're such a pro, and we really appreciate your reports and hope you stay safe.
All right.